Patrick. Once a beloved character had changed into an inconsiderate, thick-headed, brain-dead, heartless, selfish, despicable, foul, cruel-hearted, hateful, misanthropic monster that he literally had became. Patrick is literally the worst character ever in this episode and in the seasons 5 through 9 as well. What the hell happened to Patrick's star? He used to be so funny, but now he changed for the worst. What the actual bloody hell, Nickelodeon? What the actual bloody hell? Hey guys, it's me, Shrek and Ninja Kinda Awesome, and doing Teen Titans Go Sucks here again. And today I am going to do a review / rant on Pet Sitter Pat. It's basically what the plot is for this episode. SpongeBob gets an invitation to go to Grandma's house for her birthday. But SpongeBob needs someone to take care of his pet Gary. He asks Squidward first, but Squidward says, "Back off! I hate you, SpongeBob." And yeah. And then he asks Patrick, and Patrick says, "Sure, I'll take care of him." SpongeBob, don't trust Patrick anymore. He's not a good pet sitter at all. He's the worst pet sitter ever. You have no idea how. And I'm gonna explain it, all the reasons why later on. Why he's the worst pet sitter ever. So yeah, Patrick is delighted to help SpongeBob, and yeah, he shows Patrick of what to do when he's gone, and Patrick's like, "Okay, SpongeBob, I'll take care of your pet." But when SpongeBob goes to Grandma's house to celebrate her birthday, Patrick does a lot of bad things. Like, really. First off, he grabs Gary's food, and what does he do? He eats them all. Patrick. Really? Patrick. My God, Patrick. Are you literally that stupid? Oh my freaking God, Patrick. So much for Gary's displeasure. A lot of bad stuff happens. And then SpongeBob is becoming anxious, and he calls the house to make sure everything's fine. No, it's not fine. Patrick is done screwing everything up. He's doing an awful job. He's a crummy pet sitter, and SpongeBob, you should have asked someone else rather than Patrick Star. You're not that thick-headed, are you, SpongeBob? Because Patrick is obviously that thick-headed. He doesn't even know what 2 plus 2 is. Triple crossing piece of donkey vomit, Patrick Star is. So yeah. And to make matters worse, Patrick tries to give Gary a bath, but he 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 takes out a flamethrower and actually sets things on fire. Patrick! The flamethrower is really dangerous, especially for a pet! Why would you use a flamethrower for? Oh my god, Patrick. And Gary runs away and Patrick's like, well, it's your choice. Either water or fire. Fire could actually kill SpongeBob's pet. And if you kill him, SpongeBob's gonna be upset with you and he won't be your friend anymore. And yeah, chaos happens and SpongeBob had become anxious and SpongeBob's like, Grandma, I gotta go to see what the hell is going on. And he rushes and yeah, everything was a catastrophe. And yeah, and when SpongeBob got back home, Gary was actually reading a story to Patrick, and Gary seemed like he was having a good time. What do you mean a good time after what Patrick done to you? Those stupid directors. And yeah, that's basically what the entire plot for this freaking episode is. Gary reading Patrick a story and everyone's having a good time and everybody's happy. That's not how it's supposed to work. SpongeBob is supposed to be anxious or angry at Patrick for done screwing everything up. Why is he so happy all of a sudden? He shouldn't be happy at all. I guess SpongeBob's really that thick-headed, just like Patrick Star. It's pissing me off, this episode. Yes, this episode is really pissing me off. This is the worst episode ever. My 10th worst episode ever. Patrick is the worst pet sitter ever. He done screws everything up. He eats Gary's food and Gary didn't like it. And then he tries to give Gary a bath. And Patrick is really that inconsiderate and that thick-headed. He cannot do anything right. And he takes out a flamethrower and oh my god, Patrick. Just, if you can't do anything right, then SpongeBob should have never asked you. You triple-crossing piece of donkey vomit. SpongeBob should have never asked you. In fact, SpongeBob should have never trusted you in the first place. 'Cause you done screw everything up. I don't think nobody trusts you, Patrick Star. Nobody trusts you. And yet the directors thought it was a good idea. And they didn't give a crap and they just wanted to do whatever the hell they want to do. And oh my god. This is literally my 10th worst SpongeBob episode ever. It's not even funny. This is not a funny episode at all. It's just cringe-worthy. That's all I could say. The episode is very cringe-worthy. The jokes were cringe-worthy and the humor was cringe-worthy. Everything about this episode was very cringe-worthy to watch. Patrick is the worst pet sitter ever. I hope Patrick goes to jail for taking out a flamethrower and trying to kill Gary. Patrick honestly should have been sentenced to life in prison because of that. If he's that thick-headed and inconsiderate, then he should have probably got sentenced to life in prison. And that way Patrick will never see SpongeBob or Squidward or his friends ever again. Yeah, at this point, Patrick should have been sentenced to life in prison for what he did. 'Cause, oh my god. What he did, he had committed a crime. He killing SpongeBob's, almost trying to kill SpongeBob's pet with a freaking flamethrower. It's like a crime. And crimes are really bad. Like, really, it is. Yeah. Bottom line, this is my 10th worst episode ever. Everything about this episode is very cringe-worthy. I give this episode a 0 out of 10 and don't watch it. It's cringe-worthy and it sucks. Patrick's the worst pet sitter ever. He's that thick-headed and inconsiderate, and he shouldn't have been sentenced to life in prison at the end, rather than Gary reading him a bedtime story. That's stupid! That's a stupid ending! Who thought of that monstrosity of an ending? That's stupid and unnecessary and bullcrap. Sorry if I sound beyond angry, but still, this is an unacceptable ending right here. Very, very, very unacceptable. And I do not like that one bit. Yeah, this episode's very disgusting and cringeworthy. And the episode was very disgusting. Yeah. Well, that was my review / rant on Pet Sitter Pat. This is Shrek and H Kinda Awesome and doing Teen Titans Go Sucks here again, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time on my next video. Alright? And I'll see you guys later.